All right, so what I want to touch on is situational awareness, and you'll hear this on occasion. And I'm reminded of a story I was told by a guy up in Washington who was out walking with his, I think it was like 2.5, 3-year-old son. And he said he had a kind of a weird feeling, and he spun around, and a cougar had come out right behind him, and it froze. And he grabbed his kid, and he said the cougar just disappeared back into the trees and the grass. And he said he got out of there, but he said that he could not see it. Once it got about 15 feet away, it was gone. So I've never had an encounter like that. I've actually had more encounters with dogs that had wandered away from home, and then like bad little kids, once they were away from home and rules, they thought they could do whatever they wanted to. And, they'd show up and kill chickens and stuff like that. My encounters with bears, I was just talking with my friend. He's over taking a rest real quick. But I would come up on bears, and I'd actually never see them. I'd hear them, or I'd hear something, and then I'd come around the corner, and there'd be like a berry patch where they were snacking, and I'd just see their footprints and stuff. But it is really good to be aware of, what's out in the woods with you. You don't want to be paranoid and let it ruin your time out there, but just be aware. I don't like the idea of walking through the woods with, earbuds in or something like that, and coming around the corner and walking up on a mama with her cubs, because you probably, if you're paying attention, could have heard, them rustling around in the leaves and stuff. Looking up cougars, there were several cases with cougars sitting up on top of a rock, and bicyclists were coming underneath of them, and they were picking the bicyclists off. They're just doing their thing out in the woods, and the people were the ones that were kind of the intruders and getting themselves into a bad situation, and it was lack of knowledge, lack of awareness, lack of whatever. Now I've got a spot here that I'm going to show. It's going to be in part 2, because I'm lousy at editing, so you're going to have to excuse that. But I just kind of want to bring that up. Situational awareness, just being aware of your surroundings and finding out what's in your area, what's on your favorite trail. So I'm going to shut this one off, and I'm going to film number 2.